Imagine walking into a dealership with $5 million cash in your hand, and they still say no. Not because you can't afford it, but because the waiting list is 10 years long. These are not just cars. These are moving pieces of art that billionaires are begging to buy and still can't get. Today, we're counting down the top 5 cars with a 10-year waiting list, and number 1 will genuinely shock you. Stay till the end because the story behind the last car is something most people have never heard. Starting at number 5, the Pagani Huayra. Built in a tiny factory in Italy by hand by just a few craftsmen. Price around $3 million. But here's what makes this insane. Pagani builds only 20 to 30 cars per year. That's it. 20 cars for the entire world. So when demand explodes and everyone wants one, you do the math. And Pagani doesn't just sell to anyone. They interview you. They want to know if you're worthy of owning their car. Yes, you need to be approved to spend $3 million. Welcome to the world of ultra-luxury. Number 4, the Koenigsegg Jesko. This Swedish monster produces 1,600 horsepower. It can theoretically hit 300 miles per hour. Price? $3 million. And all 125 units were sold out before the car was even officially revealed to the public. Think about that. People paid $3 million for a car they had never seen, never touched, never driven. And if you missed that window, you're now on a waiting list that stretches years into the future. Koenigsegg hand builds every single component. They don't rush, they don't compromise, and that's exactly why people wait. Number 3, the Bugatti Mistral, the last open-top roadster Bugatti will ever make. Ever. Price? $5 million. Units built? Only 99 cars for the entire planet. And every single one was sold the moment Bugatti made the announcement. But here's the thing. Even after you buy a Bugatti, you don't just drive it off the lot. Bugatti has a customization process that takes months, sometimes over a year. Customers spend hours choosing the exact shade of carbon fiber, the stitching on the seats, the color of the dashboard. This isn't buying a car. This is commissioning a masterpiece, and masterpieces take time. Number 2, the Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale. Now, Ferrari is a whole different level of exclusive. You can't just walk in and buy a Ferrari SF90 XX. You can't even apply for one. Ferrari chooses you. They look at your purchase history. How many Ferraris have you bought before? Have you been a loyal customer? Do you represent the Ferrari brand well? If the answer isn't good enough, you're out, no matter how much money you have. There are stories of billionaires being turned down by Ferrari because they weren't considered the right fit. And for those who do get chosen, the waiting list is still years long. Because when you build the most desirable cars in the world, demand will always crush supply. Always. And number 1, the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. $28 million. Only 3, yes, 3 were ever made. This is not a production car. This is a private commission. Rolls-Royce sat down with the client, spent years understanding their lifestyle, their taste, their story. Then they built a car around that person's entire life. One boat tail was built for a couple who love picnicking, so Rolls-Royce built a hidden compartment in the rear that opens like a butler presenting a meal, complete with a champagne cooler and matching parasol. It took 4 years to build, and the waiting list to even be considered for the next commission? It doesn't exist because Rolls-Royce will come to you. This isn't a car waiting list. This is a different universe entirely. So there you have it. 5 cars that prove money alone isn't enough. You need patience, you need reputation, and sometimes you just need to be chosen. Which car would you wait 10 years for? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video gave you something new, hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps this channel grow. Subscribe if you're new, because every week we bring you the most insane stories from the world of luxury cars. See you in the next one.